Hey guys, what's up? Quick video for you today. Today I thought I would do a review on my new hatchet, which is the Council Tool Camp Carver. So there are already several video reviews out there of this little hatchet, but I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in too. So those other videos, all the ones I saw anyway, really focused on if this thing would perform in a general camp scenario, woodcraft, bushcraft, that type of stuff, which clearly it does. You know it's going to right out of the gate once you handle it. But I was really looking for a carving hatchet, something I could use around camp, but also for roughing out spoons, making that whole process quite a bit easier. Some spoons, some kookskas, stuff like that. And so I wanted kind of a dedicated carving hatchet. Although if I could use it for camp stuff too, which I don't see why you wouldn't be able to with any of those options, that would be a huge plus. Anyway, so I landed on Council Tool Camp Carver. So, I mean, it's got carver in the name, right? It should be good at carving. So, real quick, some specs on this guy. So, the head weight is listed at 1.75 pounds. The total axe weight came in on my Coke scale at a little over 2 pounds. The head is made out of 5160, I believe, steel from Council Tool, which is their premium axe brand steel. It has a nice USA stamp there, a Council Tool stamp on this side. The pole is hardened for hammering in stakes or just general hammering duties in general. The mask that comes with it is a really nice, high quality, thick leather sheath. I compared it to some Gransfors Bruks sheaths that I have, and this is definitely thicker, stiffer, just all around feels a little nicer. Axe length comes in right around 15 inches. Which in my opinion is perfect for a one-handed hatchet. It's just a little larger than the Gransfors Wildlife hatchet and a little shorter than the Gransfors Small Forest axe. So as you can see, the head is definitely thicker than the Wildlife hatchet and the Small Forest axe. With the Gransfors axes, the axe head itself being thin is what enables them to be sharpened more like a knife to get that razor cutting, shave sharp edge. Which is one of the reasons why I believe a lot of people like them. The Council Tool offsets having the thicker head with that flat / Scandi grind edge. It came extremely sharp out of the box. I did kind of hit it with a stroke just a little bit more, and as you can see, the edge is really nice, polished, and it was shave sharp out of the box, shavier, sharper after my stroke. So the edge, Council Tool describes this as a flat grind. So it's flat from here to the end of the bevel, as you can see. So my knife guys would probably consider that more of a Scandi grind, as do I. It feels pretty flat, so that would essentially be a Scandi grind, which means you might end up being prone to rolling or chipping your edge, which is why you're not supposed to take like the SE-RB3, for instance, which has a 0 degree Scandi bevel. They warn you when you buy that knife not to baton it and stuff like that because you might roll, chip the edge. I've done that with that knife and never had any problems, and I'm not too worried about this. Obviously, I'm not going to be splitting giant, like knotted oak logs, seasoned oak, with this. I wouldn't do that with most of my axes anyway, unless it was something larger like my Council Tool Boys axe. So next, in the hand, it does feel great. So down here to use as a one-handed hatchet, it feels phenomenal. A little palm swell down here obviously really helps keep your hand in place. So when you go, it stops right there. But for straight axe murdering or chopping wood, I think this would be phenomenal like this. So when it comes to carving, roughing out spoons, stuff like that, my hand is probably going to be more around the middle here for this type of axe murdering motion. And it, once again, feels great there. The hatchet itself just feels incredibly well balanced. And then with the head shape, with the big beard, having your hand up here to choke up on it, maybe do something like this for feather sticks, it feels like that's what it's made for. It's so balanced when you hold it up here for doing any kind of fine shaving, notches, things like that. You can tell that's what they had in mind when they designed this thing. I'm probably gonna maybe make a bow drill kit out of this, a bow drill kit with this next time I go camping. Not because I think I need to know how to do bow drills for survival scenarios, I just have fun doing it. Anyway, probably going to do a bunch of stuff with this instead of my knife on my next camping trip, just kind of get used to a little bit more. But so far, feels good. So we know it's going to be good for camp chores. So let's get into the carving question. So I had this old piece of birch sitting around that I'd split a while back, probably for a spoon carving or something. And it's spalted, so it looks good, but it was starting to go a little punky. But I was thinking maybe I can get a quick spoon out of it before it goes too bad. So sizing it up, chopping it down to square off the block was incredibly easy. Once again, the axe is really well balanced, so that went really, really well. And then starting to actually shape the spoon itself was just awesome. You know, my axemanship isn't that great yet. It's one of those things that I'm working on. I'm still getting better at. Hopefully, I'll be getting better at. But you can tell that this tool is making it easier for me. You know, they say it's not the tool that makes the man, it's the skills and whatnot. Tools can definitely make your life easier. Right tool for the right job, right? And this thing definitely works for that. So this spoon, I just kind of did like a super, super quick rough out. Just to, once again, kind of test the axe, and I'll end up finishing this guy a little bit later. So where we ended up, you know, we went from like half a log to more or less, you know, shaped, roughed out. You know, it needs quite a bit more work before I start taking a knife to it and carving it out, but I'm gonna draw some more lines on it and get that done. It's really, the weather's nasty out today and I'm on the home front anyway doing boring stuff like laundry, so I'll probably sit in this room and carve this guy up today because I got nothing else to do. So, with all that said, Council Tool Camp Carver, we know it's good for camp chores, bushcraft. If one tool survival thing is your jam, I don't really recommend that, but if that's like what you're into for fun, I think this would be a phenomenal one tool option. And as for carving, so far so good. Hopefully some other carvers that are far better than me, will give this guy a shot and do some videos and some reviews online. Like I said, I just didn't see a whole lot of carving reviews for this hatchet, and that was something I was interested in. So one of the reasons why I made this video. So all in all, I really like it so far. It does not come with any kind of varnish on the handle. I've applied several coats of linseed oil on it, and you know, obviously I'll add more as I go. And the head itself looks great. So, good head weight, perfect length, good feeling handle, shave sharp, comfortable. It's got all the right ergonomics, feels great chopping, feels great carving, and I look forward to using it more. Hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this hatchet, leave me a comment and I will try to get back to you. And I'll be posting some more stuff later on down the road when I get around to going camping again. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.